You haven't lived until a dead person has a message for a living person, and you realize you don't know the living person. And so your only option is to go and look like a complete and utter lunatic to someone you don't know. There was a period of time after my accident when my guide was helping me understand that everything he told me was something I could believe and it was trustworthy. And I had to do exactly that over and over until I wasn't scared to do it anymore. So the one that I remember the most is I had just enrolled my kids in parochial school. So Catholic school, right? And there was a dead man standing in front of the school every day when I dropped the boys off. Every day. He was standing out by the front door, and I knew that he belonged to the principal of the school. Great. I have to go give a message to the principal of the Catholic school that I just enrolled my children in, and I don't know what her reaction's going to be. I'm going to get burned. I'm at least going to get kicked out. I'm going to have to find a new private school for my kids. Yeah, you can imagine all the crazy shit that was going through my mind right then. So I finally realized, all right, fine. All right, I get it. You have to tell her something. If her door is open today and you're still out front, I will tell her today. Sure enough, I pull up and there he is standing at the door. Walk through the door. Her door is open. So I'm like, oh, crap. All right, here we go. So I walk into her office, knock on the door, say, hi, principal, name. She's like, oh, you're the mom of so-and-so. I remember you just enrolled them, right? Yeah, I've got a few minutes. Come on in, close the door. So I go in and I close the door. I sit down at her desk. We share a couple of pleasantries and she says, how can I help you? And I look her in the eye and say, this is gonna sound really crazy and I'm really sorry, but I need to tell you something. And I don't look at her again for the next 5 minutes while I tell her whatever it is that her father had to say to her, because it was her father. And I finish saying what it is that he needs to say, and finally sort of look at her like, please don't kill me. And she's just sort of looking at me, and she said, hang on a second. And she picked up the phone and dialed a number. And then I heard her tell her mom where to find the paperwork that they needed to be able to get one of his life insurance policies. And the paperwork wasn't where they thought it was, and so she couldn't finish filing it in order to get paid. He needed to tell his wife, her mom, where he left the damn paperwork so that she would be taken care of. We're put in these positions sometimes where we have to talk to strangers at a cost to us. To me, the value of that conversation was high. I might have lost schooling for my kids, not to even mention the personal ridicule that you're subject to when you're put in a position to have to talk to someone you don't know about a topic that you could very easily be castigated for. So while no, we don't technically burn witches anymore, in certain parts of the country, it's something that you could actually have real repercussions from. So in this situation, again, my guide hasn't put me, or the dead haven't put me in a situation yet where I've been technically afraid or in actual danger of anything bad happening to me. But I can tell you the internal turmoil that this has caused me has left a mark. Having to go talk to people I don't know about things that I couldn't have any way of knowing opens really strange doors with people we don't know.